I think that's probably like, bro, what makes it special. But like, I'm not thinking I'm going to get all these opportunities. Like how, for instance, someone that I know that's a pen tester reached out to me. I'm not a pen tester, like not at all. I'm a cloud security guy, but I don't pen test to save my life, you know? And he reached out to me and he said, hey, I'm trying to pen test the cloud for the first time ever. I don't know Azure. I don't know GCP. I don't know any of this stuff. I need someone to literally just go in there and guide me around and tell me what to do, what to look for, and things like that. I mean, that opportunity never would have happened without the podcast, like 100%, because like he literally found me through the podcast. He literally came on the podcast, like that's it's interesting, just how connections can be built through ways that you wouldn't even expect. But to maybe kind of shift gears, with Tyler, I gotta ask you, did you ever not go and do any work for any like government agencies? And I ask specifically because you're doing a very bad job of hiding all your challenge coins in the back there. And so I know what those are. And obviously I can't see them clearly. It alludes to me that you may have, done a little bit of work.
I do quite a bit of work with different agencies and have done work with different agencies abroad and home. So yes, there's a lot of great working groups. There's a lot of great collaboration happening, public-private sectors that just people don't realize. You see a lot of the operations for DOJ, FBI. You see a lot of the takedowns. You see a lot of ransomware pickups. You see people getting arrested all the time. Like that's not usually even just a government agency. In fact, that's usually public-private partnership where most of the private people, like with zero, I would say zero accolades. There's no press. There's no one's ever going to talk about it. Those things are happening every single day, and there's a lot of people, unsung heroes all over the world right now that just are doing incredible work. Like I can't even tell you like some of the people I get to work with on a regular that just have saved the world literally multiple times, and no one knows. No one knows their name. They're not a thought leader. They're not some infosec superstar. Like most of the people that are doing extremely good, valuable, meaningful mission level work collaboratively in small working groups and then passing intel to governments that then handle stuff, or even doing and going and working with the governments to make sure stuff gets handled. Like these people happen and do this every day, and you would never know them. They're no egos, very, very down to earth people. In fact, a lot of them have very normal day jobs, and you would be surprised at the level of technical aptitude and ability for them to not have an ego because they never get any credit for anything. And that's kind of the motto of a lot of places and people I do work for is there's never any credit and you just do the work. So those are the people that really inspire me and provide the mission. And that's kind of the next iteration of who I am, is where can I do work that doesn't get talked about, that is very meaningful and is actually moving the needle. Like, to be fair, I say infosec and I say security and I say especially red teaming and offensive work. It's tainted down for the last decade. It's been very, very rock star oriented, very varsity. Like, why are we not highlighting the work of blue teams, the people doing all of the hard work and securing the things that we go break? Like we've not been or done a good job of helping the blue side. We got some purple, but like, we'll be real. The egos within inside of the offensive space, the red team, they're not superstars. It takes a ton of work to get there. Yes, it's hard work. You got to know everything about everything and really understand how everything works and be able to build it all and tear it back down and get real deep understanding. But people that have to do this day-to-day grind, like we break stuff and pass it off over the decades. Like that's why I'm broken. And so I've really burnt out on the industry of just seeing all the companies and startups and big names getting lots of money and lots of startup funding and not doing anything that is actually moving the needle. We've not seen ransomware go down. We've not seen attacks go down. We're not protecting ourselves that much better. There's always new stuff coming out, and I love to go break stuff. I love to find new stuff. I like to go find O'Day as much as the next red teamer. But until we start to responsibly do that, help the blue team build collaboration and facilitate relations that are meaningfully securing the world as better, so that mom and pop shops aren't going out of business because they get ransomware. I've had to adjust and put my energy and efforts and kind of go under the radar more to help the places that are doing good work. And there's, like I said, those unsung heroes and people doing the meaningful work. No one would know. You'll never know. And we just, it's good places to kind of find ways to really bring some meaning back into your life once you've burnt out a few times. Like, I don't want to discourage anybody from getting into the field and going down that path, but how to find places that are doing good, meaningful work outside of just making a dollar, building a product. Like, most of those things, we've been doing this, I've been doing this almost 3 decades now, and
Jeez.
it's not that, like, there is literally nothing has changed. It's the same as it was 10 years ago, as it was 20 years ago. We have not moved the needle that much. There's just more things to look at, more things to do, more things to secure, and we've ever increasingly made this complexity that is causing more and more issues and more vulnerabilities, and no one can seem to keep up or get ahead. So have we even done anything better for society? Have we created anything that is actually meaningful? Are we securing things that are meaningful and building things that are better in the world? I'm at a place where I don't think we've done a great job there. And so I think finding things and places that are doing real good, meaningful work outside of what they're building and contributing that and allowing their employees to do that more and more. I think those are the places that you'll see a talent get attracted to, and you'll see the veterans that will then mentor the people with inside that company. And so finding those places so that you can get mentored or become one of those veterans to mentor, those are the places you really have to look for, and they're very hard to find. I'm getting real picky with where I work and why I work there. So
Hmm. Yeah. I think it kind of goes back to what we started with, was having those social skills, right? I feel like, you always hear about the offensive guys, right? Like you see, Ode going on Sean Ryan's show. It's like, okay, well, when
who's writing the Yara rules?
right,
Contributing to this.
right. Who who's the guy that's the Yara expert at your company that's underpaid, that just spent, 80 hours trying to script it out in a language that, you know, most people don't even realize exists.
And not break anything, because no one,
Yeah.
and they're the ones that get blamed as soon as something breaks. It doesn't matter if the pen testers break it or the red teamers break it. That's part of their job. It's fine.
Yeah.
They don't have to be careful or as careful. I'll be real. Like, there's stealthy operations. There's good red teams. Don't discount me. I'm a red team. I'm an offensive guy. I get it. We do good work, but we don't take the same care that a lot of these places have to understand the scalability. And we really are at that, like, varsity football quarterback, right? Like, no one's given that outside the center blockers any credit. They're the ones protecting the quarterback. Like, okay, he made the throw, but did anybody look at who made that throw happen, because they blocked, and the entire team managing and handling all that? The offensive team is like the quarterbacks. They've gotten the credit for so long. They're doing the one play that makes a big thing, but there's a lot of work that goes into doing security. And the blue team we just really need to stop idolizing the hacker mindset. Well, change that, because hacker, I believe, is the creative. You need to take back that word from the criminals. Like, if hackers are the creative side that I believe is good. The criminals, we really need to stop idolizing the criminals, stop making characters out of them and giving them fancy names. Like why are we not highlighting and idolizing the people that have to protect against